The Miami Heat just put a smackdown on the Boston Celtics in the first round. And the Thunder absolutely dogged the Pelicans in game 2 in OKC. Let's talk about it. Okay, dog, this Heat game was a fun one to watch. But let's just talk about the elephant in the room. Okay, no Jimmy Butler, still. No Terry Rozier, still. The Heat came out and hit 23 threes in this game. They were 23 for 43. That's 53% from three. And let's do some quick elementary school math. 23 times 3 is 69. So 69 of 111 of their points came from three-pointers. That's crazy. It just felt like every time they came down the court, it was like three, fly out, just fling, cash. Next, get a stop, maybe a two, get a stop, like another three. Like it was insane, right? Tyler Hero definitely stepped up in this game. 24 points, 14 assists in 39 minutes. So once again, bro, no Jimmy, no Terry Rozier. So it's literally Tyler Hero and Caleb Martin. And in the beginning of the game, Nikola Jovic was kind of going crazy. He only finished with 11. He kind of didn't do anything the rest of the time. Only played 25 minutes. They started bringing in Haywood Highsmith and DeLon Wright and stuff like that. Jaime Jaquez also had a big game. 14 points. Bam was going crazy. 21 and 10. I mean, we act like the Heat haven't beat the Celtics multiple times in the playoffs before. Like this, it's the same squad. There's three things that's guaranteed in life: depth, taxes, and the Celtics playing down to their level. No Jimmy, no Terry Rozier. You got Tyler Hero being like the main guy. And then you got Tatum, Brown, Porzingis, Drew Holiday, Derek White, and them boys, right? And they just like pooped to bed. It wasn't terrible. Tatum had 28. Brown had 33. Derek White had 13. Then it starts to dip off a lot after that. Porzingis had 6. Drew Holiday had 9. Al Horford had 6. Like Sam Hauser didn't have like 5 threes this game. Only had like 6 points, right? So not a lot of production off the bench. But this is what we talk about with the playoffs. The whole playoffs we've been talking about, okay, we got superstars on deck. That bench needs to roll up and shoot the ball. Like, well, they need to start scoring the ball. This is true basically every series we've talked about. Kind of insane how this is working. But that's all I got for this series. I don't know if the Heat can beat the Celtics in this series. I think just like I still have the Celtics winning. It probably could be in 6. I think Miami's going to maybe steal 1 at home. I mean, it's not really a steal, but it's against the Celtics, so everything's a steal. It should be a sweep. But it could be Celtics in 6. And if it goes to 7, that's not a good sign. So Celtics better wrap this one up quick. This is where the Pelicans are missing Zion. They just need that guy to run down and run into Chet and just body him inside the paint, right? The Thunder had a phenomenal game. I mean, they blew them out by 32 points. I said this was going to be a sweep. I said it was going to be 4-0. People were like, oh, it's going to go 5. It might go 6. Nah, this is going to be straight 4s, bruh. I promise you. Shea with 33, Chet with 26. I mean, J-Dub looked good as well, too, as always. Giddey towards the end. Giddey was totally stat padding at the end of the game, bruh. It was hilarious. He hit like a 3 and then a floater at the end of the game, and just like everyone's like, ah! It's when you got Josh Giddey hitting 3s in a game, that's not a good sign. So the Pelicans really couldn't do much to stop Shea. I mean, you look at them and you're like, oh, you got guys like, you know, Trey Murphy and Herb Jones and Najee Marshall. Like these guys are like switchable 3s and they can do stuff. Nah, not really. I mean, they didn't really do anything on offense either. Trey Murphy 8 points. You know, they did have 5 guys over 10 points in this game. The Pelicans did. But I mean, CJ with 15, BI with 18. You're just not gonna win games like that. You're gonna get that's the kind of game. If you want to get blown out by 32, play that game. Do exactly what they just did, right? So it's kind of a tough scene with that. But at the end of the day, I don't know how much better Zion is gonna make the team. Like you put Zion into this team, give him more shots, taking away shots from BI and CJ. And I don't know. I mean, they lost by 32, y'all. Like, I don't know if that's going to be able to bring them back. They just need guys to shoot the ball, and it just needs to go in. I don't know. Like, defense is not really going to work. That's why I have this series chalked up before. I thought Jonas Valanciunas was going to kind of body Chet a little bit more. That has not been the case. So my take about Ivica Zubac on Chet in the next series, assuming the Clippers and the Thunder are going to play in the second round, probably won't be true. Because Chet is looking very, very good. Chet is holding his own. So I've been very impressed with the Thunder. I mean, this is a dominant win. They came out and they smacked them around. That's the only way I can describe this game. I mean, when the Thunder as a team are shooting a 60-40-90, almost 60-50-90, it was 59% field goal, 48% from three, 90% from the free throw line. What else can you do, bro? 25 assists. But here was the killer in this game. Turnovers. Ready for this? Thunder, 8. Okay, standard, right? Pelicans, you get 17 turnovers. So I don't know what else you can do. Once again, this is chalked up for me. That's all I got for today. We only had 2 games. Fun series. 2 fun series that I'm ready. I'm just kind of ready for the next round, honestly. I'm enjoying this Heat series a little bit more because they won, and it's like, oh wow, what's gonna happen here when Jimmy gets back? Because he's trolling. But I'm excited for the Thunder in the second round to see where they're going in the rest of the playoffs, and hopefully they don't beat the Clippers in the second round. So that's all I got. We'll see y'all tomorrow. We out.